On the sidewalk entrance to the shopping center called The Block, Jeff and Laura walked past an empty jumper, which during daylight hours bounced with children. Sometimes Jeff would sit and watch the children, imagining one of the girls inside to be his daughter, still alive, healthy, happy, and laughing so wondrously. "You're not ready for the secret yet," Laura asserted. He was still confused. Why wouldn't she just tell him? She had to be playing with him. He was nervous on this date, and perhaps she was as well. This secret could be simply her way of feeling more comfortable and in control. It was a bit odd, but he could accept that. He asked, "How can I prepare myself?" "I'll know when you're ready." "Okay then, I'll leave it up to you." She looked down as they walked. Perhaps he needed to reassure her that he liked her. Jeff reached for her hand. It was warm. She looked up at him and smiled. A good sign. He began to wonder if he should try kissing her tonight. The timing had to be just right, though. He didn't want to blow it and scare her off. He began to feel nervous just thinking about when he should make this move. They only met 5 days ago in the movie theater ticket line, watching the horror flick Killer Eyes, sharing his popcorn with her, and talking about the silliness of the movie afterwards had been more than enjoyable. Eating sushi lunch with her the next day and gaining appreciation for her quirks and compassion for children was exhilarating. He felt alive with her. A gruff man's voice startled him from his memories. "Do you know the time and place?" At first, Jeff didn't even know the direction the voice issued from. It was almost as though the voice was from his own head. The time and place of what, he wondered. Me kissing Laura? Am I so anxious I'm hearing voices now? Then to his left he noticed movement from the muscular form of a large homeless man lying behind a planter. The brown-bearded, long-haired Caucasian man was on his side against the windowless back of a 3-story clothing store. Jeff flushed with embarrassment. This man was evidently interested in the time and place of himself, probably having drunken himself into stupor. It had nothing to do with Jeff kissing Laura. He looked at his watch, smiled, and informed, "Thursday night, 9:25 at the Block." The hobo's dark eyes flashed with wisdom, intelligence, and confidence. "Do you know when it will happen?" "When what will happen?" he asked, becoming aware of a clean, flowery smell seeming to emanate from the stranger. The man had on a dirty green jeans, a brownish flannel shirt, sleeves rolled up. The clothing was tight, contorting enormous muscles underneath. But how could a homeless man, deprived of regular meals and showers, have such a physique and fresh scent? "Your Des." He felt Laura's hand tighten around his. She tugged at him, but he hardly noticed because he was transfixed on the bum. The stranger's clear black eyes didn't blink or turn away. For someone who probably indulged in alcohol and experienced horrid living conditions, his eyes held no redness or veins. The longer Jeff peered into them, the more intelligent they appeared. "I'm sorry?" he questioned, hoping the stranger would clarify his statement into something more genial. Laura tugged on his arm again. The stranger answered, "Darkness, death, for both of you." With a forceful pull from Laura, he walked away from the man. "Your time here is up." They both rushed down the stretch of walkway toward Cafe Tango. two well-lit 3-story walls, bracketing them on either side, rising into the night sky. Her hand was hot and moist in his. "You will die," the bum's voice trailed. As they gained more distance, she whispered quickly, "That was odd." "Yeah," he swallowed. "You never know who you'll run into here, I guess." She laughed in short hitches, as though still nervous.